Hello, I'm Tuesday Porygon with my video review of the Classic Collection Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures. I just got all four of these guys yesterday. I got them off eBay, and I've been dying to get these figures for the the last 2 weeks, the past 2 weeks, I mean. So now I finally got these figures, and I'm really amazed by their features and their designs and whatnot. So yeah, I got Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo, and they're all really good. And I also been dying to do a review of these guys. I also got 2 other new figures, but I'm gonna review them separately like usual. So now for this review, I'm gonna review one turtle at a time. But I am gonna review all of them in one video. So as usual, let's start off with the leader of the turtles, Leonardo. So here we go. Here's Leonardo. As you know, he's the leader of the Ninja Turtles, and of course he well, first let me tell you this. Yeah, as usual, we're gonna start with the box of the turtles that they come in. So right here they have on the bottom. Here's the picture of all 4 turtles, and Leonardo's name is on the bottom. And on top, there's the Ninja Turtle logo, the title, and in the corner it says Classic Collection. And right here it says, inspired by the original animated series, the original TMNT series in 1988. Actually, the show began in 1987, but that's no matter. And right here it says 34 Points of Articulation. That's right, these turtles have a whole lot of rotations and joints. And right here on the back, it shows the picture of all 4 turtle figures, and the picture of and another picture of the turtles. And there's also a bio right here, tells you about the turtles and you know, about these figures. You know, about how cool these figures are. And yeah, really good picture of the turtles. And probably shouting "Turtle Power!" Yeah. There's really nothing on the bottom except the title of the show again. But really, that's all there is to say. Oh wait! I almost forgot. On the top of the boxes, it has a texture of a manhole cover. You know, like it says right here. It says City Sewer. I think you could read that. Yeah, it says City Sewer. I almost forgot that part. Sean Long even commented on that too. And now we're going to comment on the Leonardo figure himself. So now, for the color scheme on Leon, he has green skin, and as you know, he's the turtle with the blue bandanas. He has his yellow plastron, and his belt is brown, as well as the letter L on his belt is yellow, and on the back of his shell it's also brown, and so are the sheaths for his swords. And yeah, and his swords, his katana blades, exactly, that's what they're called. The blades, they're kind of silvery, but not really. They're mostly like light gray, and the swords have blue wrappings on them. And yeah, you can't place both swords in either hand. And of course, and you can also put both swords in the sheaths. I do like these sheaths too. That's exactly how they should have been in the 80s show. And speaking of the sheath, they also detach from the back. It's got this peg right here, and the hole is right there. And it is easy to put back on. And you can also remove his belt, but I'm not going to do that here because it's hard to get him back on. And now I'm going to show you the articulation towards the end of this video when I showed all 4 turtles. But yeah, Leonardo is a good turtle. He is a good leader too. And what else is there to say? Yeah, I'm not going to show the size comparison until I show 4 turtles too. So I guess I'm going to show you Donatello now. Here is turtle number 2. This is Donatello, and he's actually my favorite Ninja Turtle, considering that he uses a bow staff as a weapon, much like Gambit of X-Men, like I've mentioned in my other Ninja Turtle review, the 2012 figures. There isn't much to say about Donatello's box. It's just the same as Leonardo's, except it has his name right there, and it has the has all the same stickers and the same manhole texture on the top, so there's no need to comment about the box again. Each Turtles box is about the same. Only difference is that, you know, their names. So right here is Donatello. He pretty much has the same color as Leonardo, except as you know, he's the turtle with the purple bandanas, and he actually has a different green tone from Leonardo's. Each turtle has a bit of a different green tones, but first let me talk about yeah. Here is Donatello's bow. It is pretty long, and it's got the white wrapping around it, and it's actually a dark brown. I expected it to be a little bit lighter because on camera it looks kind of more black than brown. But yeah, and Donatello can hold his staff pretty good. You can have him hold it with one or two hands. Now here's one big problem I had when I got Donatello. You can see there's a strip of tape on his back. You see on the back of his shell, he's supposed to have like a sheath for his bow, but for some reason my Donatello didn't come with that. Actually, the real problem is that he came with the wrong belt. This is actually hold on. I'm getting this out of the way. Come on. You can see right here, there's actually a hole on the back, which is this is actually supposed to be Leonardo's belt, but this belt still has Donatello's letter D on it. So I have no idea how they screwed this up. Yet again, I also bought this from eBay, so I had no idea. I can never find these figures in stores anywhere. But yeah, Donatello is still my favorite turtle, and you know he's the scientist of the team, always inventing gadgets and whatnot, having the answers to all the turtles' problems. Even though that's Leonardo's job, but yeah, that's what I have to say about Don. So now we're on to the next turtle, and now here is the hothead of the Ninja Turtles. It's Raphael. I do like Ralph's expression right here. He has the meanest look of all the turtles, and he shows teeth on both sides, and that's what John Long commented too. That and Raphael is his favorite turtle, but he's not my favorite. He's actually the least turtle. The turtle I like the least. That's how I say it. So yeah, like I said with Donatello, Raphael has a little bit a different tone of green. And as you know, he's the turtle with the red bandanas. And you also know that he's the turtle who carries the sais. And I do like these sais too. They like I said with Leonardo's swords, they have they're kind of silverish, but they're definitely light gray, and they have red wrappings around them. In the show, in the show, his sais have brown handles. But I do like him better in red, and you can actually place his sais like in between his fingers or by the handles like usual. I do like how you can put the sais in, and on the front of his belt he also has sockets for his sais. I guess you can call them sheaths too, but yeah, everything else is about the same. His yellow plastron and his black shell, and his belt too. So yeah. Like I said, Raphael's not my favorite turtle. Donatello is. But why am I telling you that again? So now we're going to show you the last turtle. And here we have everyone's favorite Ninja Turtle, Michelangelo. Now, I really like this figure. I like Michelangelo figure a lot. And of course, the major reason why is because of his weapons. But first, let me tell you that from the last three turtles, I told you they have different tones of green. Well, Michelangelo actually has the darkest skin of all the turtles. If you watched my 2012 Ninja Turtle figure review, Raphael has the darkest skin, but right here, it's Michelangelo that has the darkest skin. And really, I really think that all four turtles should have the same tone of green, like in the show. But that's no matter. So as you know, Michelangelo has the orange bandanas, and every other color is just about the same. And now I'm gonna show you what his weapons are like, even though you already know. his nunchucks are the best weapons out of all the turtles because they actually have real metal chains, and that's what everyone loves about this Michelangelo figure. Every other figure, the nunchucks have plastic chains, but really, these nunchucks are the real deal. You can actually swing them around and. But one thing that kind of bothers me about the nunchucks is that usually the handles are longer than the chains, but here the chains are very long and the handles are much shorter. I really would have liked it though if the chains were shorter and the handles were longer, because that's how nunchucks should be. But yet again, this is a toy, so what can you do about that? So yeah, everyone does like the Michelangelo figure a lot because of the nunchucks. I know I do. And here he has the pockets for his nunchucks on all four of them on the back of his shell. You can actually place them upside down like he does in the show, and they do stay in nicely. They don't fall out on you or anything. So yeah, it does look good that way. And because the nunchucks have real metal chains, it's hard to pose them the way you want them to. But I don't think you would want them to, because you would prefer them with the real metal chains, like when you make videos and pictures, like I do. And yeah, that's about it about Michelangelo. And now let's show the articulation on the turtles. All four of them have the exact same rotations, the exact same joints, and all the same joints. So their heads can rotate 360 degrees, and they can look up and down a little bit, just not a lot. But I think they can look up mostly, but that's fine. Their arms, they can move in and out as well as forward and back, and they can rotate at the upper muscle, and they also bend at the elbow, and the wrist can rotate 360, and they have individual finger rotation. That's how you can keep them holding their weapons. However, when I first got these turtles, it was hard to keep their weapons in their hands because of the finger rotation, but that's no matter. And their upper torso can move up and down and forward and back and rotate there as well. I'm not even sure how they can have torso rotation since they're wearing turtle shells. And their legs can also move forward and back as well as in and out, and they can rotate at the thigh too. Though this one right here is too tight, but I'll forget it. And they also bend at the knee, and well, yeah, their ankles can move, rotate and forward and back too. I just really like the articulation on these turtles. These are really good touches. And I believe if you want me to show you a size comparison, I believe all four turtles are about the same size. But here, I also have my 2012 turtles here. Let's first compare Leonardo. Well, yeah, you see the classic Leonardo is much taller than 2012 Leon, but that's just about fine. In fact, let me also compare their weapons. So as you see right here, the classic turtle sword is much longer than the 2012 turtles. Not to mention this one is all gray and no other paintings at all. But I'm glad this one does. Now compare the classic Raphael with the 2012 Raphael. Yeah, again, the classic is much taller than 2012, and to compare their size, I guess they're just almost the same size, but not really. Yeah, actually they are almost the same size. It's just that this side has no other paintings. It's all gray again, but it's a good thing this one has more color. So now with Donatello's bow, with the classic in 2012 done, yeah, because there's no sheath on Donatello's belt, I gotta use the tape to hold the bow. But the 2012 Don's bow comes up to just about the very end of the wrappings on the classic Don's bow. Not to mention this one has no white wrappings, and it's much thicker on one side and thinner on the other. But I'm glad this bow has the same length and actually does have the rabbits on them. And of course, compare both Michelangelo's nunchucks. Hold on, I gotta get these out. As you know, the 2012 Michelangelo's nunchucks are all plastic, and they're all orange too. So apparently, yeah, obviously these nunchucks are way better, since you can actually swing them around and the chains are real metal. So yeah, those are the comparisons of the turtles. And of course, all four of the classic turtles are taller than the 2012 ones. And here's what I forgot to mention about Raphael. As you can see, the sockets for his size are actually his right socket is actually off-centered. It's off to the far right when it should be on the same spot. So that's one minor complaint I have. But I can still fit his size in there pretty well. And each turtle can as you can see, Donatello's teeth show on the right side of his mouth, but Michelangelo doesn't show any teeth at all, just like the 2012 Donatello doesn't. And yeah, I forgot to mention about that. Leon's teeth also show on the left side. Wait, did I say the left side on Donatello? I meant his right side. And as I mentioned with Raphael, his teeth show on both sides, because of course he's the strongest turtle, and the angriest one, of course. And here's what I forgot to mention about their boxes. There's another comparison. As you see right here, Michelangelo's box comes with this warning, a choking hazard warning. Both his box and Raphael's has that, but Leonardo and Donatello's doesn't. I'm not really sure why that is. Maybe it's because Mike and Ralph's weapons are smaller than Leon and Don's, but well, it might make sense, but I'm not so sure. And here's what I almost forgot to show. Aside from their weapons, each turtle comes with a base or a stand, whatever you want to call it. It has the just like the top of their box, it has the texture of a manhole, and it has the Ninja Turtles title right here, and each of them have the turtle names. I just showed you Raphael, and here are the other ones. And I do like the painting on these bases. They have gray on them, kind of give them a shady color, or a shady texture, I guess, whatever you want to call it. You know, to make it look like a manhole cover. I do like that design. And each turtle has holes right here, and they can attach this stand pretty well. I showed you the turtles on their stand when I first started this video, but yeah, this is I guess it is a good idea. Yeah, these turtles are amazing figures. Here's what I forgot to mention while I was showing the articulation. When I first got these turtles, some of their joints were like very, very tight, and I had to like Michelangelo's shoulder joints were very tight when I first got them. You know, when I first got them, mostly his right shoulder. It was very tight, and I had to keep yanking on it until it finally moves down. And I was also hoping that his arm doesn't break off at the same time. So if you order these guys online, or if you still bought them from a store, you might want to be careful when you try to rotate their joints if they're very tight. If they are tight, just try to yank it carefully. Just try the best you can not to break them, because some of the materials on them don't feel very sturdy. So the last thing I can say about these figures is that these are indeed very amazing. Even though they're especially 100 times better than the original 80s figures that came out. You know, the ones with the crappy weapons and the expressions, and that they don't have much articulation at all. But I really do like these figures. I already taken a bunch of pictures of them and posted them on DeviantArt. You want to go to my channel and look. You want to go to my profile and look at them, then you'll find the link at my channel of YouTube. And I believe that these four turtle figures aren't going to be the only collector figures that are coming out. I heard that there's going to be a second wave of them, and I think I heard that there's also a Bebop and Rocksteady figure. If there really are going to be more classic collector figures, I hope there will be a Splinter figure, and if so, then I hope his kimono will be removable. But that's not the point of this review. I do hope that you got these figures. If you don't, then don't be too jealous of me or Sean Long. He also has those figures, and they are very poseable. I bet you can make very good poses to take good pictures of them and whatnot, because a lot of Ninja Turtle fans do they do like the fact that they can pose good, and I'm not sure what to say, but so yeah, that's just about it for my Classic Collection Ninja Turtles review. I do have, like I said in the beginning, I have 2 other new figures that I'm gonna reviewing separately, so I will be showing them off in the next video, and I hope you'll like them probably as much as this. So yeah, this is 2Z Porygon. Say see you later, or better yet, sayonara. So as you know, Leon is the turtle with the blue bandanas, and